So, I've been wanting to make a video for quite a while now. Not on anything in particular, but rather, I have a Nikado-sized list waiting for me to tackle. So when I arose on October 10th, 2023, to the beautiful serenade of the birds outside my window like Sleeping Beauty, it crossed my mind. Why not make one entirely different, and today, you lug nut? And now here we are. Before I actually reveal the topic of this video, I'd like to express that my opinions aren't any smarter than your own. So don't go telling me off in the comments, you buffoons. I know I'm stupid. I'm only making this for 3 fucking reasons, those being I'm unemployed as of this video being made, I don't have a single plan for college, and the Skibidi Toilet fandom thinks I'm rather funny. It's only taken me this long because I'm a lazy, depressed piece of shit who needs to step off his parents' couch and into his DX Racer to start fucking writing a script. Enough of my ramblings about how I'm a dog shit person with less value than a water flea. It's about time I reveal this masterpiece of which I will not be able to scratch the surface of. Sakamoto Days. Now, if you're looking for an in-depth analysis, you've come to the wrong fucking guy, alright? I mean, you're looking at the guy who can't spell zombie without using fucking autocorrect. If you want a good review, there's definitely better ones out there that are easier to find. I'm pretty sure Stromboli Reviews put me on this series, but I couldn't find the video of him talking about it. So maybe it could have been one of the other 10,000 anime or manga review channels. You know, call me racist, but we all look alike, so I can't tell you who did what or when it comes to talking about series. God damn, I love to jabber on. But let's actually get to the roast beast of this meal. Sakamoto Days follows the story of a man named Taro Sakamoto. Obviously. He's an ex-assassin who's put on some pounds and has given up killing for good on account of getting ye old ball and chain. That means a wife, by the way. And a daughter. Sadly, this makes him very unrelatable to those of you who play Valorant, because he can actually talk to women in real life. But for pretty much everybody else in the human population, Sakamoto's just a pretty alright guy. He's very likable right off the bat, with his Family Guy nature contrasting the killing aura that constantly surrounds him. Then as a little time progresses, we're introduced to a character named Shin. Shin isn't nearly as funny as Mr. Sakamoto, so that's why I'm theorizing the book is called Sakamoto Days. Anyway, Shin is an Esper, like awesome mob psycho autism guy, except he can't fly, move things with his mind, create barriers, or any of the other cool powers from the show. All Shin can really do at this point in the series is read people's thoughts. This allows the author to include bits where, you know, like Sakamoto brutally kills someone, and then it's like revealed Shin was reading his thoughts all along. I feel like a nerd typing that shit and reading it, but please, for the love of God, do stick around. I promise I'll try my best to sell you on this shit. It's a fairly stereotypical shonen with your run-of-the-mill badass fights paired with phenomenal choreography on each page, which not only rivals, but sometimes even surpasses heavyweights of the industry like Jujutsu Kaisen. And I'm a Jujutsu fan, so it's hard for me to say that shit. So far the series hasn't had any unlovable characters, with each one having their own individual quirks, ideals, and fighting styles. None of which are especially deep, but hey, at least their writing is better than My Hero Academia's as a whole. This paired with the incredibly stunning visuals of the art makes even the wisest of Coco Melon fans drool at the sight of it. Oh my god, I could keep going and make this video last for fucking ever, but as I've stated, I'm a lazy bastard, so let's just skip to the fucking summary of what Sakamoto Days is. Sakamoto is a really lovable heckin' chonker of a man. A big chungus of a dude. Who's really good at using anything at his disposal to take out his ops, like slur. That's crackers for you. And cholesterol, though I highly doubt he'll be winning that one. The cast is all equally likable and varied, so there's a character for everyone to want to smooch on. Personally, I want to get the twink Nagumo pregnant at any and all costs. But you do you, man. If you're looking for a book that feels like you just started it, but suddenly you're caught up, this is most definitely the series for you. Every fight at me, curling my toes, jumping out of my chair, and then pumping my fist in the air. Every time a new foe is defeated, it leaves me astonished in my chair like I just took round 5 of Kaido's backshots. Like if they ended up defeating a villain by traveling to Epstein Island, lathering themselves in coconut oil, and having a twerk off, of course I'd be a little taken aback. But this series is so out of the ordinary with every interaction, it'll leave you floored with every new foe getting their ass handed to them. I fucking love this series. It's a masterpiece as it currently stands. And just like Mashal, the ending doesn't really matter. The journey was the real One Piece all along. Some equally stupid bullshit like that. I don't care. This series is great. I definitely recommend, giving it a read whenever you're between books or tired of flying your drone into wasp nests.
Can I beatbox?
Sakamoto Days is probably my third favorite manga as of the current time of me writing this. I mean, I'm recording it now 2 months later, so... But it's the perfect balance of dumb, fun, and action-packed thrills in every chapter. I doubt it'll rise to the top of all new-gen mangas, but who really gives a fuck? It's really good, and has the goblico's seal of approval, for however much that's worth. This feels repetitive at this point trying to sell it to you any more than I already have tried, so I'll finish it off with this. You'd have to be a knuckle-dragging oaf not to pick up this story.
The key to your soul, the key to your heart, and we ride together.
While I was writing this, it didn't feel like it would be that long of a process, like editing or that long of a video in general. But it's 2 months later at about 3 a.m. and I'm recording this shit. And I know I'm going to be at my desk for the next 2 weeks editing it together, because as of right now, I don't know how to edit audios or visuals or any of that. So I'm going to have to teach myself real quick. I don't know when it's coming out. You guys will know, because I'm not going to give up on this. But my goal is to get it out by Christmas or around Christmas, like the week of or after, because kids have break and that's when I would watch the most YouTube. But this was a very spur of the moment idea, as I've said before. It was mostly to get me started on, hey, I need a project to do. I need to do something and create something while I can't garden in the winter, because I live in a snowy ass state. But I guess there was one other reason that's more of leading into something else, and that's 3 of my friends and I have started a podcast. We don't have much going for it right now, but if you're interested, it's called the ABC Podcast. If you look it up on YouTube or anything, there's a bigger one. We'll probably grow bigger than them and better than them because we're based in their cringe. But hey, we're procrastinating on that too. If this comes out before that, I'm gonna fucking scalp them because we've been talking about that since like the end of high school. Whatever. If you know my YouTube, you probably know my Instagram. You probably came from there. Or my other social medias. It's not like those ones are bigger. I trust you'll know I'm Goblico. And I guess we'll wrap this up with the quote of the day? Get ready, it's a doozy. Hold on to your hats and glasses, folks. Hee hee. I'm really sorry I showed you my penis. Here's $15,000. Please don't tell anyone. That's by Elon Musk. I love by those words, and I live by them daily. Until the next one, I'll be seeing ya.